The Crimil's Dagger from Iron Banner. Back then, my dudes, I remember making a video on this weapon in the earlier years of Destiny 2, and from what I remember, I absolutely despised the living banana out of this weapon. While trying to do a review for this Crimil's Dagger, I just raged quite a lot. I still remember this day like if it was yesterday. Basically, I was just going up against a lot of hunters, a lot of special weapons, and heavy. I mean, the meta basically is that today in the current PvP. But anyways, I believe that the old JMP didn't really know how to use this slow-ass motherfreaking weapon at the time, and was one of the reasons why I absolutely despised this weapon. Here's a little clip of what I mean. Yo, this gun has like no accuracy at range, man. This thing sucks complete booty at range. Oh! Wow, slide shotgun, you're so good, man. You're 100% a pro, man. Where the oh my god, invisibility? You're so pro with invisibility. Don't use it, don't use it. Powered. And I'm dead. Shotgun. But today's Crimil's Dagger has been buffed. Bungie buffed the Crimil's Dagger's stats, its stability, its handling, and its magazine size. But even with this buff, is the Crimil's Dagger still absolutely booty cheeks? We will find out. This is the JMPXX. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like, subscribe, and comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Doing that will help this video grow and be seen by more people, and I would definitely appreciate it. But for the Crimil's Dagger, I wasn't really slacking on trying to make a video on this weapon. It's just that I still sort of feel the same way as when I did about 6-7 years ago while trying to review this weapon. I looked at other people's videos and all I see is how good the Crimil's Dagger is. I think they kind of exaggerate when they say how good it is. While trying to farm for this weapon for a while, I got a couple of good rolls, but I stuck to one roll that feels pretty damn good to me. Call the perks. We have Skulking Wolf. This is actually a very good origin trait perk for this weapon, since this weapon is a slow rate of fire weapon and it does have a slow TTK. Proccing Skulking Wolf is pretty easy on this weapon. Basically, when you have 90 HP or below and you finish off an enemy, you are off the enemy's radar for about 10 seconds, and it also enhances the radar, which basically means you can see further away, and that to me is actually pretty damn good. You're basically a little rat hiding around in the PvPs. Unless you fire your shots, you still appear on the radar. We have Adagio. Adagio is actually a pretty solid perk on this weapon whenever you finish a target in PvP. This gives you 30% increased damage but reduces your rate of fire. It also gives you 10% extra range. I found this perk to be pretty good and somewhat pretty bad in PvP. Reasoning why is because if people have tier 10 resilience, you cannot 2-tap them, which kind of sucks, and instead increases the TTK for this weapon, which is actually really bad and you don't want that. But anybody below 10 resilience will get 2-tap, having a TTK at 0.60 seconds, which is actually very nice in PvP. But let's be honest here, if people know that you have this perk on, all they really need to do is switch to 10 tier resilience and you can't 2-tap them, so you're basically screwed. We have moving targets. Whenever we're strafing while aiming down sights, we get 10 extra aim assists, pretty solid. We have Accurize for the 10 range, and we have Small Bore for that 7 stability and range, and a stability masterwork for that 10 stability. And we slap on a backup mag because the magazine size on this thing is still pretty booty cheeks. Those are the perks, but on how it performs in the PvP, obviously the current JMP, the current I, has more experience with weapons than the past JMP. When I first reviewed this weapon way back in the past, I did not like this weapon whatsoever. But in today's PvP, it is pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's a meta weapon, and I wouldn't say that this weapon is better than the Igneous Hammer. The Igneous Hammer just has way better stats, but the thing that Crimil's Dagger has going for it is obviously it's a kinetic weapon, and if you're running a prismatic subclass, obviously you want to have a decent kinetic weapon. But honestly, in my opinion, Crimil's Dagger right now, it could be pretty decent, right? But me, I don't really like this weapon too much. I don't see myself using this weapon at all in PvP, aside from just getting gameplay for this review. And I'm sort of confused on all the hype that is going around with this weapon from other content creators. Because honestly, the Crimil's Dagger right now is pretty mediocre, and I'm sure that those content creators won't really use this weapon when it comes to extreme tryhard lobbies. But it is a fun weapon just to try out here and there. The default slow TTK ruins this weapon for me at 1 second. But when you do proc that Adagio, you can 2-tap anybody that has tier 9 resilience or lower, which is pretty damn nice. It sucks that you can't 2-tap 10 tier resilience, and actually makes the TTK on this weapon worse when you're versing 10 resilience players when you procced Adagio. And I know at the beginning of the video I said that the meta is basically kind of similar to how it was about 6-7 years ago in Destiny 2. Basically just hunters running around, shotguns, special weapons, and heavy. That is basically true for the PvP of today. And I know there's some changes coming around the corner for hunters, specifically that annoying ass freaking fire grenade that everybody's using. God damn, that nade has been making me rage while trying to record gameplay for videos. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been getting kind of salty lately while trying to record some gameplay, and whenever I do, I tend to bang the side of my bed because it is super hard wood and it does not break so easily. But goddamn, why is there so many goddamn hunters in the PvP right now? I mean, I'm not stupid, I know why. Prismatic hunter is just ridiculous in PvP. You just gotta experience it to believe it. But my dudes, Crimil's Dagger right now at the moment is decent, and in my opinion, it will never be a meta weapon. This thing still kind of sucks booty cheeks, and I still have some hatred for this weapon, but not as much as I used to. My dudes, thank you guys for coming over and watching. This was the JMPXX. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you think about this crappy little gun. And with that, my dudes, I'ma see you guys all later.